Burgess boys, are you going to be able to fit both of them into your 17?
Yeah, well, they'll both play, yes.
So George off the bench in little spurts, I'm guessing, or how will you use him?
Well, that's the plan, yeah, little spurts. Yeah,
What about Liam Knight, Wayne? He trained out there. Will he be playing tomorrow night?
yeah, he'll be playing. Yeah,
And how's he pulled up, okay?
yeah, he's good. He was pretty good straight after the game, so and he's done all the protocols this week, and it's the first training session he's had. So, but he's good, and he looked pretty sharp out there today. He looked confident.
Did, might like to take on Jared Warrior-Hargraves again. He was cleared by the judiciary. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, it was, it is what it is. So just get on with life.
You've got a guy out, one of your trump cards for pulling hair. Have you got an opinion about him having a assist?
Yeah, I got an opinion about that, but I'm not going to share it today.
Is it a strong opinion? Or?
It's immaterial what it is. It's not being shared, so.
You've knocked them off twice this year, Wayne, but tomorrow night will be a different kettle of fish. What are you expecting?
Yeah, well, I'm expecting them to, be close to their best, and hopefully we've got a fair bit of improvement in us too from last week. So hopefully we can be at our best.
What did you learn from last week's match? What you didn't know before about the series?
You're right. We probably knew a fair bit about them, but I just learned from last week that we hung in pretty good under pretty difficult circumstances there late in the game, and showed a bit of character, which we need to do, and we'll be challenged again tomorrow night by them. So we should have got some confidence out of that.
Is it a completely new ball game with they getting Keary back, Brett Morris, Orbison, Takiaho? Is it just a completely new, different side and different ball game?
Oh no, there was still 13 of them that played the other night there, so they'll be a bit different because those guys all bring different things, but they won't be. Roosters have got a style of play that they play every week, and that's what they'll bring tomorrow night.
And AJ and Adam Dewey, they swapped a bit between wing and fullback.
Yeah, today they did, yeah, so we'll probably do that tomorrow night, they're swapping.
Is that the plan because they're both coming back from pretty major injuries and got to do a fair bit of running?
Well, AJ's still not back where he wants to be at the moment, but he's getting close to it. So as I said, Adam's done a great job for us back there, so we're confident in Adam, and we'll just mix a little bit, different stages of the game.
Wayne, you've always thrived on big games. You've got the Rabbitohs and the Roosters at the SCG and historic ground tomorrow night. This is what rugby league's all about.
Yeah, well, it is. I think that we've got to play an away game at the Sydney Cricket Ground. That's bad news, isn't it? Yeah, so it's a great place for South Sydney. It's been besides Redfern, it's been their other ground that I think they would call home. So all throughout their history. So it's be a pleasure to be there. I'm sure there'll be a great crowd, and let's hope we can entertain them all.
Last final there was in 1987. There was a fresh-faced young fella in charge of helping along Canberra. What do you remember of that, mate?
Yeah, I remember that pretty well, actually. Remember Sam Backo dropping the ball underneath the goalpost. A couple of other things I remember too that I wished I couldn't remember.
It's a pretty physical game last weekend. Wayne, how'd they pull up through the week?
Yeah, we're all good. We've had a good sessions. We're all fine. Everybody's good place. We'll just want tomorrow night to get around and get the game on.
What about, obviously George, probably a little bit underdone. Is it, in a perfect world, would you like to give him a game or two before you throw him into a final?
In a perfect world, that would probably be nice, but it's not going to happen, so we just got to get on with it.
There's a lot of hype about the emotion surrounding this game and the two clubs being arch rivals. Do the players feel that, or is it just a finals?
Yeah, I don't know. I assume they do. There's plenty of it around, and it's been a long history here between the both clubs. So if you looked at last week, there was a bit of emotion and passion out there, so I've got to assume tomorrow night will be no different. Yeah.
Russell Crowe came in the other day and read from the book of feuds. What did you learn about the rivalry?
But not much.
What did you talk to Russell about?
Well, it's a private conversation, mate. If I invite you along, you could have bought your mic, but I didn't invite you, so I'm not going to tell you what the conversation was about.
What did you think about the book of feuds anyway, Wayne? Have you read it?
Well, it's quite a big book.
Good read, though?
You don't read big books? Or?
Nah, I just read back pages of paper and the pictures. That's my main.
You didn't read the paper.
Well, I don't actually. I just want to look at the pictures,
Does the SCG count for a lot as a home ground for Sydney Roosters this year that they've done so well adopting it as a home ground?
Look, if I was a player, I'd want to play at the Sydney Cricket Ground, okay? And I want to play there every day of the week if you let me, okay? Because it's got such such great history there. It's a great ground to play at. We played there first game of the season. We didn't have a problem with it. We will not have a problem with it tomorrow night. We want to be there, and we're pleased to be there.
You approach some pretty tough teams, Wayne, but like this side's been through a fair trot this year. They're a really resilient bunch, aren't they? And you sort of need to know that going into a final series how tough they are.
Yeah, well, you do. That's part of the journey we've been on for 25 weeks. You know, working out who does what and what they can do and what they can't. Yeah, if you look from the day Greg Inglis retired to where we are now, we've had certainly a lot of ups and downs, a lot of players missing through injuries, suspensions, whatever. But we're there. We're in great position. We're playing top team, great venue. That's what you do it for.
You've always been the master of the art of timing. Have you guys timed your run well this year, do you think?
I'll tell you that in 3 weeks' time. Okay.
You'd have a feeling for it though now. How do you feel like you're placed?
Oh, I think we won our last 3 games. That was probably the most important thing we've done. We come into this next game with confidence and played a great game in New Zealand, a top game in Brisbane. Two of those are away games. So yeah, we've done a lot of things right to give ourselves a good chance of what's going to happen over the next month.
Can you sense the confidence in the training today in the team that's improved since last week?
Oh, I don't think it improves it in a week that way, but they're confident. They've done a lot of good things this year. That gives you confidence. It's just not a one-off game last week or the week before, but throughout the season we've faced the adversity, tough teams, all that stuff, and that's where you get your confidence from. You just don't get it over one night, one game.
Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you.
Good luck.